good to get your phone out for comments?
Oh, yeah.
And we are live.
Oh, hey there, heroes. How you doing? Emmett here, Haven for Heroes. I'm just bringing up the YouTube channel so I can see some of the comments. And we'll be right with you. I got a lot of stuff for you today. I'm going to start out with, there's a new website. It's not super new, right? But it's new to us. A friend of ours hooked us up with it. I'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, so I got the comments going. So yeah, welcome again. So the new website is called Hip Comic, HIPCOMIC, Hip Comic. And you can search by store. When you search our store, no spaces, Haven for Heroes, no spaces. And here's what we have. This is our, we have it sorted right now from high to low. You can do from low to high. You can do most like viewed. There's a lot of different options for searching, which is pretty cool. They have a lot of different options from how you can have the pictures set up without having pictures or smaller pictures. It's really cool. You can go and see what we have available. This basically mirrors what we have online on eBay. It's just going to be, and then soon we're going to be putting, hopefully, everything we have on the store will be available online here, so that you could order it, and maybe it'll be able to be arranged that you could pick it up in store, but you could buy it online so you don't miss out. But the person who hooked us up with, I don't know if everybody knows, but Steve from Cyberspace Comics, he also is on Hip Comics. He's the one that hooked me up. He has 120,000 plus items on Hip Comic. He's a major player in back issue comics. Probably one of the largest, if not the largest, on the East Coast. He's a great friend of the shop. He helps me out with a lot of information. This guy is an encyclopedia, especially when it comes to underground comics. This guy knows a lot about books that you've never even heard of. And if you go through his list of books on Hip Comic, you'll be going through for a while. 120,000 listings. It's insane. But yeah, great guy, great seller online, ships it right to you. That's Cyberspace Comics. But if you're on Hip Comic, you can search our store, you can search their store, or you can just search the comic you're looking for. Are you looking for that, Green Lantern number 187 that nobody seems to have in their back bin because it's not a key issue and they got thrown away, or you don't want to dig through the 50-cent bin to find it? Maybe it's here on Hip Comics. So you could just type in whatever you want, whatever comic you're thinking of, and look it up. It may not even be available on Hip Comic, but I know there's hundreds of thousands of books on Hip Comic. It's a great new website. They're coming into the market hot. I'm glad I jumped on while I could. They do have a lot of dealers on there. So, and these are a lot of, Steve's not a traditional brick and mortar, but he has the respect. If you ask around about Cyberspace Comics and you check him out on a lot of other websites, you'll see he's got fantastic reviews. But when you have a brick and mortar, it's a lot easier when you know what you're getting into and you have a place to go back to, not some guy out of his basement. So yeah, so that's on that. Now we're going to get into the FOCs. And I'm just really going to go through the stuff you don't want to miss. I'm not going to go through everything. I didn't even go through Marvel. If you're a Marvel reader, you know what you're getting. You get the Marvel's previews and look. This is even a book like I really shouldn't tell people you need to have to pick up. But Department of Truth has 3 covers. I would say if you're a collector, just get all 3 covers. Read cover A and save cover B and C. I don't think you can lose down the road. Is it going to be Something's Killing the Children money in the next 2 months? Maybe, maybe not. But I guarantee you this book is so good that it's going to be around and talked about forever. The same with Something's Killing the Children. Tinian is now an iconic writer. These books are going to be in the lexicon. Every book is in the lexicon. But to be talked about like he is already, it's something special. Some guys take a while to be discovered. You know, books people find in back bins and they read them, they're like, oh, how come this guy was never something? Well, he's a little bit before his time. I think Tinian is right on point for this time of an era of comics, and he's killing it. As did Scott and Capullo did when they did their Batman run, their 52 run. Like, they killed it. Tinian's killing it. The art's very respectable. Sometimes I like it better than others, but the story's so great. You can let a lot of if you don't like the art style, you can let it go because it's excellent. Love the Blackest Night shirt. Thank you, Guts 2009. Yeah, this is the Black Ring. I am a big fan. I wish they would bring that back. Maybe they will. I thought I saw something coming up with a new Black Lantern. And I don't know if he's actually going to be a hero or not. It's quite possible. Batman wore the black ring in Death Metal recently. So, and still was a hero with it. So let's see, maybe. Thanks for the comment. So we got, is that cover, which cover is that? That's all the covers there of Department of Truth. Let's move on from Department of Truth. Oh yeah, that's the C cover, right? That's really great. All right, X-Bound. You gotta get on this book. Going to have new stories, new characters for some of your favorite Skybound books. Walking Dead. I think Invincible is going to be in it. Redneck Excellence. This is, I think, issue 4. I want to say is coming on FOC. So issue 1 should be out. Should have already been out. Unless this is going to be weekly, then maybe issue 1 is coming out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Wednesday. So look out for it. Find it. They got a lot of different covers. I think I got a couple of covers here. If we go ahead and look, see the covers. Yeah, that's another cool cover. I like the other one with Negan and I think that's the guy from Invincible. Possibly. Or one of the other books. But that's cool. And then this is the third one. And do they have a fourth? No. They have only 3 covers. But again, if you're collecting, these might be important books down the road. We don't know how long Invincible's going to go. We don't. So there's a whole rights thing with Walking Dead where Kirkman owns the movie rights. AMC owns the television rights, but only as long as they create Walking Dead books. Walking Dead television shows. When they stop making Walking Dead television shows, the rights were going to revert back to Kirkman. And then he can do whatever he wants. He can take it to somebody else, Netflix or Hulu, or maybe he starts his own streaming channel. God knows he's going to have enough money by then. He might just do an all cartoon or an all comic book channel. I know Skybound's just growing and growing. A lot of great stuff is happening over there and a lot of great books coming out of there. And this, I think, was a genius idea. Here's books we love, we've always loved, created shows out of them. Some of them aren't. Some haven't come to television yet or the movies, but good possibility they might. And these are all new, fresh stories for us to attach to, you know, the history of those stories. I think it's a great idea. So jump on Skybound's X book. What do we got after that? We got Spawn 320. Spawn's been just so hot since just before 300. And then people are going back and discovering what they missed, you know, in the 180s, 170s, 180s, all the way up through 300. Good luck getting those issues. They are hard to find, and collectors are holding on to them. So I keep getting Spawn issues in, but it's like the first 50. I get them over and over and over again in collections. I just got a 7-box collection in, and I got about 10 Spawn books, and they were all in the 20s and 30s. So yeah, stick with Spawn. I mean, the story's just getting better and better. The art, I don't know how you could say the art's even better, but it's just so consistently good that it's hard not to say it's better, because it's just the longevity of great art is amazing. And yeah, 2 covers, I think. 3 covers. We got a 3rd cover. I love that cover there too. That's a great cover. Man, just another. Look at that green fist. Look at that. Is that a Mattina? Is that Mattina? Yeah, yeah. Man, Mattina knows how to do it. Yeah, everybody knows that Mattina can make you pull up a comic right off the shelf just for the cover. You may not even read it. You're like, I just need to have that. I need to own that. So what do we got after Spawn? Are we on to... I want to say, don't miss out on vinyl. If you liked plastic, or if you heard about plastic because it didn't have a big print run, not everybody got some. I think there was some reprints. There was definitely a trade. You got to read vinyl. Still, same writer, really great guy, really great storyteller. Really great storyteller. So make sure it's 4 issues, I think, 4 or 5 issues. Jump on board. It's going to be a great story. You're going to love it. And, you know, once a month you'll have the floppies and you'll be good. And, you know, if you don't get behind the book, there may not be a trade, right? So stick with these books on the floppy side, especially on the independents, especially for new, well, he's not really a new writer. Like I said, he wrote Plastic. He wrote some other books earlier that I'm not that familiar with. I'm getting more familiar with him because I just love his story style. So yeah, make sure you pick him up. This is Cullen Bunn, one of the like 10 books he's writing this month. I think he's writing a book for maybe every publisher. This guy is a workhorse, and always quality books. I always love Cullen Bunn's books, so I know I liked the #1 of this issue, so jump on board. I'm sure you'll be able to find #1s out there. I think I have 1 issue left of the 2nd printing. Yeah, so get out there and pick those up. Witch's Lament. They've been doing these little short Witcher stories. I don't know if they'll make it into the television show or not, but they're good. They're really good, especially if you love this mythology, the whole Witcher mythos. You should pick it up because they're really, really good. And the art is really good. There's 3 covers. I only put this 1 cover up because this is the cover I really love. I'm only going to bring the 1 cover in because I can't warehouse comics. I would love, like, all the stuff that I love, I'd love to bring in 10 of. We just, you know, it's still a business. So, yeah, we'll be bringing in this issue of Witcher. It's the C cover, which I'm not familiar with that. I'm not very familiar with that artist, Coidal, I guess how you'd say it. But if it's said like that, and it's not his real name, and it's kind of his joke, I get it. It's pretty funny, especially if he's post. What's next? Star Wars Adventures. You don't need to know about this book. Everybody's getting it. The IDW stories, maybe even better. I say it every week that we talk about the IDW Star Wars books. May even be better than the Marvel books. I love the Francelica. I kill his name every time. And I met him in 2005 when he was doing Black Coat. And I have a piece of art from the Black Coat book. Francasilla, yeah. I love his covers. So this one, I'm not sure if this is his cover, but he does a bunch of their covers. So this is his cover. Oh, that's great. My eyesight's going with my hair. So I went out, I went into the barber. I was like, hey, give me a shortcut for the summer. And then I realized I could just not have hair anymore. No comics for old men. This is what happens. What do we got after this? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You all know about this. This is, I still haven't come up with a catchphrase name for these books. But I bring in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I buy them and I just put them back on the back shelf. I leave them out for the week and then put them on the back shelf. And then when I turn around in two or 3 months and somebody comes in and goes, hey, do you have that? I say yes. I go over there. They're gone. So, but I'm still working on a name for that. Trying to make time to come up with a fancy name. Okay, this is the Usagi Yojimbo book. I usually don't bring this in. This is the second print of number 20. I still have the first print, which now I think are at like $15 or $20 a book. I figured the second print I'll bring in. Anybody who wants to read the story and doesn't care about the collectability of it, it's just good to bring in. Now that there'll be some interest in it. I had 3 copies. Nobody bought it off the newsstand for me. I left it up there the entire week when it was spiked up to $20. Still out there for cover price. But nobody bought it. So now soon it'll be on Hip Comic. All right. This action figure variant for the High Republic. These action figure variants have become pretty hot, especially when they're characters that I don't believe there's ever been a toy for this character, and I don't know if she's ever had a cover. I'm sure that she hasn't had an action figure cover before. So I'll be going heavy. Heavy for us is like 3, right? So, but that's more than the subscribers we have for the book. And they mostly get the A cover, so I'm going to be getting 2 A covers also. So 5 for an independent, this is not independent, this is a Marvel book, but 5 for a Star Wars issue is a lot for me. So this is the regular cover. This I'll be bringing, I think I actually get 4 of the High Republic. I do have 3 subscribers for this book. So we'll be getting in 7 of these. Now that I see that cover, I remember that I ordered that. Very, very nice cover. This is also a very nice cover, but you got to get into those action figure covers, you know. What do we got next? Vampirella, another book I never order. This book, I don't have any subscribers for it, but this is the Shannon Mare, and she has not been doing a lot of covers recently. There's this, and then there's a $50 Virgin variant. I just want my customers to have a chance at getting some of her work because she is amazing, an amazing, amazing artist. And she hasn't been doing a lot of covers, and then a lot of times I can't get access to them because they are a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50 or even I think sometimes a 1 in 200 or 1 in 100. So this is an A cover, a C cover for the Shannon Mare. Well, I'm going to be talking about the A cover in a second, but this is the C cover. I don't have to make any particular amounts, and it's the regular $3.99. So I'll be jumping all over this tonight. And then this is the Perillo, and you guys every week when there's a Perillo out, you see me talking about it. This is the A cover though, right? So they said, hey, listen, our fans are taking care of us. You know, maybe not my shop, but they must be buying them somewhere. They're like, Dynamite is treating their fans to an A cover that's a Perillo. And it's not a, I think they have a $50 Virgin variant you can get also of this book. But to get just a regular A cover for $3.99 with this kind of artwork, it's a steal. It's a steal. Go out and buy it. We got Something's Killing the Children 18. Now they particularly say A cover, but I did not see a B cover, a C cover, or even a 1 in 25 cover offered for Something's Killing the Children. If there is, I would pick it up. I would pick up every cover that you could actually get your hands on. If you're getting a cover price, if you're willing to pay, I don't even know if they have a 1 in 25, if shops are even selling the 1 in 25 at ratio, which means $25. I don't know a shop that's probably going to even let them go at that. So, yeah, make sure you pick up. This is going to be the third part of her origin story. And if you haven't been reading it, I'm sure the shops have overbought now. They've got the clue. 16 and 17, fantastic storyline. Fantastic. Goes back to when she's 12 years old, and it's the whole start of her mythos in the St. George Club there that kill the monsters. So pick this up. It's the third part. Go out and find 16, 17, match it up with 18, enjoy a great run. Power Rangers Unlimited Edge of Darkness, or it's the second print. Again, this is one of those books, I just put it on the back. I buy it, and then, you know, it disappears in a couple of months where somebody comes and picks them up. I'm not a particular Power Rangers fan. That was after my time. But from what I hear, these are well-written books. It's a Frank Gogol book. I mean, you know, he's a good writer. So, and the art's always, Boom gets good artists on this. So, you know, if you enjoy Frank Gogol, you know, I say the stories are stories. I mean, people are like, I don't like the Power Rangers. I'm actually going to pick this one up when I get it in, because I sold out of I did bring in 4 issues of the first printing, and I sold out. So I will probably read this to check out what Frank Gogol's doing with the Power Rangers. So, Barbaric #1 second print. Well, you see I have a stand here. I was going to show you Barbaric #1, which we talked about when it was coming out, because we just loved the covers. They just, you know, we like Barbarian stuff too. We're into Berserker that's out. This is not similar in any way, but I sold out. I don't have a book to put up here and show you, and I went really heavy on this Boom book. I got 2 of the cover A's, 3 of the cover B's. I got the polybagged Tim Seeley, and I got the there was another one, another variant. So I think I got 10 issues of it, and I don't have any left. And boy, does that make me happy when I can sell 10 issues. I don't sell 10 issues of a Marvel book or a DC book. Now, granted, one guy bought 1 of every cover. So there's 4 covers that we had. So he bought 4 of the 10. It's a pretty cool book. You know, the guy's got an axe that he talks to, kind of like Rogue Trooper from the 80s. The axe actually has a face on it that's kind of like a skull, and it bites into and it drinks the blood of his enemies. It's just a fun, cool story. I'm bringing in second prints because I'm out and people wanted to read it. For me, it got a little wordy at the end of the book when I wanted to see a little bit more action, but it was probably set up, you know, the writer's trying to set up the world. He's trying to create the world in a hurry so he can get to the action. Sometimes maybe just leave us in the dark and just give us a little bit more action. We'll stick around with the action for a few more books, and you can sprinkle in the history as we go. Just a little tip from a long-time reader. But I am going to be reading issue 2, and I was very happy with the sales of this book. So most of the people that got it enjoyed it. I won't give you any spoilers, but there's a lot of cool little bits and pieces of the book when you go through it. So that's Barbaric #1, second print. What's next? Oh, we're right onto the pops. So this is Buddy Marvel's. So this is a character and then like some kind of sidekick type character. This is Ravonna with Miss Minutes. Really didn't care about the Ravonna character, but the Miss Minutes, they're not making a full-size pop, not now. So this will be her first appearance as a pop. But yeah, cool, very cool character from the Loki show. How to get it. I actually have 2 of these coming in. So yeah, this is the only pop that's on for this FOC. And then I don't think I have anything after that, right? So let's talk about some books that Haven for Heroes still has kicking around. And if you're interested, they're not yet up on Hip Comic, but they may be very shortly. Like I said, once they get the ability to, they're looking at being the ability to scan our comics in, and then our whole, we're going to try to put our whole catalog on there. Once you can scan the books in, it'll take some time because we have 70 or 80,000 comics, so not quite as many as Cyberspace has. I've seen their warehouse. He has way more than 120,000 comics. That's all he has listed right now. But he has a mountain of books in great condition, too. So this is some of the stuff we have left over that I know people are hot for. So this is Stray Dogs #4, the variant cover. I think that's not sure if that's second print variant or not. I'll take a quick look. But Stray Dogs is super hot right now. It doesn't say second print, so this is the first print variant. I think this is either an homage to, this is the horror cover. This is either an homage to Stranger Things or to Close Encounters. I would more say Close Encounters because of the font here and the blue lights in the back. I think somebody was saying Stranger Things on, but I think that their filter is a red filter and not a blue filter. If anybody's in the chat that knows if this is, my guess is it's Close Encounters. It's not really a sci-fi movie, not a horror movie, but it has some suspense. It's a cool book, though. Very cool book. And Stranger Things #3. I think this is the regular cover. This is the A cover. Kind of has that looking down the well feel to it. I haven't been reading this book. I hear it's great. I sold my last #1 last week. If you stop by Haven for Heroes on a regular basis, we sold our first. It was the Silence of the Lambs cover for $45. Go and try and get that now. So this is issue #2. Again, I believe this is the regular cover. This is not the horror variant. We still have the Batman 92, thank you. So, and Punchline has cooled off a lot. These aren't online. You'll have to come down to the shop or call us by phone. Get the price. You can even hit us up on Facebook. Message us on Facebook. Our Facebook is Haven for Heroes. You can hit us up on my Twitter, which is Emmett Garnham. If you just search No Comics for Old Men, I come up. If you can check us out on Instagram. Right now we're having a hard time getting into our Instagram. I'm an old man and I forgot the password. So I'm locked out of my Instagram at the moment. We have the Berserker 1 foil with the certificate so you can get your Something's Killing the Children number 8. When you show that you bought Something's Killing the Children, I think number 1. So not Something's Killing the Children number, it's, man, this is hard to see. Let's try to put it, there we go, maybe there. It is the 8th print of Something's Killing the Children number 1 that you need the certificate from here to get when you show that you purchased the Something's Killing the Children. You get the 8th print for cover price. So I have this one, and then I have the Brooks cover. This is very similar to the giveaway that we have coming up. The giveaway is the one per store, which is split down the middle here and has one side is sketch and the other side is colored. This is a foiled version of the Brooks cover, which is fantastic. Brooks did an amazing job on this cover. This also has the same certificate. When you purchase this, you'll get the 8th print of Something's number 1, Something's Killing the Children. X Factor number 10, I had one left. I only have one subscriber to this. I only bring 2 of these books in. This has the death of the Scarlet Witch, Wanda. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not dead forever. I believe in Krakoa, if she dies on Krakoa, 3 mutants can regrow her husk, and then Cerebro can put all of her memories back in. But nobody knows how well that works. But I know that they can regrow mutants now, that they're basically immortal. So this is going wild on the internet. I'm not charging eBay prices, but it is more than cover. Then we got another one that's gone crazy that just came out. Another one where I only get 2 issues in. I only have 1 subscriber, so I had 1 left. This is the Black Cat Annual. First appearance of the Tiger something team. I believe all these characters have appeared before. They're just for the first time in a team together. From what I heard, I haven't got a chance to read it, and I didn't want to break the spine on the 1 copy I had left. Is that the Black Cat is actually stealing or compiling all of the Infinity Stones. So we're going back to that well, Marvel. But again, you know, we'll be getting. I'm doing these 10 a piece for anybody that contacts us before the end of this week, which will be the 9th or 10th. 10th is Saturday, I think. So on the 10th. Let's see. We got 3 people watching. That's great. We're nowhere near what we used to do. Sadly, Ken couldn't make it today. We still do not have air conditioning. It is also the day after 4th of July. And I think Ken is probably drunk somewhere. Lucky bastard. He's probably listening to some great music, probably maybe even playing it and enjoying himself. And he probably completely forgot it's Monday because he didn't have to work today. I have this week off, so I will be at the shop noon to 8 every day. And Friday we are open till like midnight. So yeah, we play Magic here, run the F&M, so we can do that. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to hear on the show, I've been reading comics probably since I'm 8 years old, which makes it 40 plus years I've been reading comics. I've been buying and selling comics probably 30 years, brick and mortar store for 7. I do internet sales. If you have any interests on or questions about how to run a comic book shop, we can do a whole show on that. We're just interested in making content that you're interested in. A lot of people do the FOC shows. So I don't know if I need to be doing that. Monday works for us the best because the store is closed and my film crew is free. I want you to make sure that you go out and check out some of the friends of the store. Brian O'Halloran from Clerks. Go over to the Hollorant on YouTube and watch him. We have David Lee Madison, filmmaker. Technical defects. Okay, so we had a little technical difficulty there, so we'll just go on to technical defects, and because that fits. Technical defects is where the end of the night show is. There's some amazing stuff coming up, so don't miss out. Brian O'Halloran at the O'Hallorant on YouTube. You can also catch, we're friends with Chris and Oscar over at Lost in Comics. They have a great show. If you're watching me and not watching them, you're missing out. They have a good number of people chit-chatting about comics every Thursday night. And they make content all week long. We also have our friends at the Dark Side, the Flip Side. Yeah. You can find them on YouTube also. Some of the things we have coming up. So this is really important. If you're a comic book buyer, a comic book reader, and you love Spawn, we are pre-selling signed copies of King Spawn. The writer, Sean Lewis, will be here the week of the release, possibly the Wednesday, and we will be doing a signing, and so that everybody can get one signed, if we're taking as many pre-orders as possible, because I'm a small shop, there's only a certain amount that I can purchase, but if I've pre-sold them, I don't have a problem buying the extras on top of that for people who will be walking in. There are 5 covers for it. The FOC is coming up. We'll be announcing it again during the FOC. But you can go to the previews world and look up King Spawn, and you'll see all 5 covers. You can go to Todd McFarlane's Instagram page. He has all the covers he is shown on his page. There's the main cover right there, which is amazing. It's crazy great. It has a very Dracula feel, and I just love it. Like he's just coming out of the mist, It's an awesome looking book. So yeah, we're probably going to be doing either gold or silver Sharpie. So we might even allow you to choose. So that's going to be on the list. That may be coming out. Does it say what week that's coming out? August 11th. Okay, so I think Free Comic Book Day is that weekend, August 14th. I'm pretty sure. So it's coming out the week of Free Comic Book Day, so that'll be a cool event on the same. They used to have the Free Comic Book Day on the Wednesdays, I think. But no, it was the first Saturday of the May. That's right. It's been moved to this Saturday. So it's going to be that weekend. So Sean may be here that weekend to be part of that event instead of on the Wednesday. Also, it looks like we're going to get Francine from The Walking Dead is going to come and do a signing for us. So any Walking Dead fans out there, Francine is not the actor's name. It's the name of the character. Because I'm old, I am completely spacing her name. I'm so sorry. But she was a fan favorite when she was on. I cannot repronounce that after you said it. Her first name is Dolly?
Dahlia.
Dahlia, yeah. So we'll be announcing when exactly that's going to be. We're going to have Brian Halloran will be signing again this year. They are filming Clerks 3, so I think it will be after they finish filming. And then he's going to be on the convention road for a little bit. So, you know, sometime this year he'll be out. We're going to try to put something together July 24th. If you're in the Orange County area, within 100 miles, in Walden, they're having a benefit comic show. It's the first annual. It's to benefit the acting school in Walden. Which is a really great school. They teaching young actors, but you know, even if it wasn't, it's a comic show. We're going to have a stand there, and we're going to sell some comics. I'm going to bring some dollar books. You can come and get a ton. I'm probably going to bring 20,000 books. So come on down. It's going to be July 24th. It's an indoor. So it's rain or shine. They do have some outdoor tables, but I think they're going to run it whether it rains or not. So I think that's all we have for you this week. It's a little short week, but like I said, you guys have anything you want to talk about? Just shoot us a line on any one of their things. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you can see, we have at the bottom, there's our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Oh, we got a question. Green Sharpie should be an option. I've seen Todd use green and it really pops. Oh, wow. I did not know that, sir. Good idea. I will, I'll hit up on that. Maybe like that Matina one, that green that Matina's been using in his art. That would be very hot. That would be very cool, sir. Yes, we'll make that an option. Thank you for the suggestion. That's great. I would try to get, because I have a good hook with the writer to get the artist, but the artist is in Spain. So, and I'm sure that Matina and J. Scott Campbell can't make it to this little comic shop in upstate New York. But we also will be going to New York Comic Con, and we will be going to Baltimore Comic Con. So you guys will see some footage from those places also. It won't be as good as the stuff that Bearded Rooster does for us every week. It'll be shot by me with either my phone or my old GoPro. Maybe I'll treat myself to a new camera. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for the suggestion. Hey, keep reading comics. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. We love you.